Shut up, blood! Why are you gay? Jeff, my name Jeff.
Hello guys and welcome to another comedy news. I'm really pleased everyone's really enjoying the format. It's a fresh new vlog for the show, so I'm really pleased everyone's enjoying them. Today we're going to be talking about Ninja's X Shot fail and of course the news events recently regarding Mr. Phillip Schofield, which is going to be very interesting. And we are going to tackle my thoughts on the memes that have been cropping up. Now on to, of course, Ninja's X Shot noob-tastic Nerf fail. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but there's literally a new lot of Nerfs that are coming out and you can get them in, of course, B&M. Now, I was looking at these and I was like, oh, is that Nerf? No, it's X Shot. Isn't that the thing you can get from the pound shop, right? The one that sort of breaks in a second and doesn't really work properly. And, oh, there's Ninja on there. Oh, okay. Why does he look like Peter Stringfellow? Why? Have you seen him? He looks like a tanned, younger, slightly more virile version of Peter Stringfellow. You know, I didn't know that Ninja owned his own brand of rubbish Nerf guns and, ooh, a nightclub. What is the matter with you? Seriously, he looks tanned. He looks like this horrible brownie tan. It's like, oh, you got an Essex tan ninja with like bright blonde hair and this really horrible smile, a bit like this. And you feel that, you know, his cheeks are going to raise up against here and become something completely different, beginning with B on his forehead. What is this about? So, as I said, I wouldn't back this up, and I'm going to tell you about a story that happened. Now, we obviously couldn't afford Nerf at one point, so we bought X Shot and things like that. And you know what? They broke within seconds. So, you know, I was like, this is a health and safety hazard, and we took it back. So, now, obviously, going forward, and we've been into B&M the other day, and I've seen that perhaps one of those popular YouTubers of the late 2019s/2020s has now released his own brand of X Shot, and with him smiling on there, no doubt he got paid tons and tons in revenue. Now, I think this was a really bad move, because what you should have done, Ninja, obviously you're connected in with Fortnite, you know, the game that you play, right? So why don't you then talk to them and join in with the, you know, Fortnite official Nerf guns? Wouldn't that have made more sense and been better for money? That you'd have gone with the official product that doesn't belong in B&M and Pound Stretcher and actually would be awesome and make lots of money for you and probably make you a millionaire and do really well. I'm not too sure about this, but it makes perfect sense. Unless there's some sort of legality there, why couldn't he join up with Fortnite, talk to them about it, arrange something, and then talk to, of course, Nerf? I'm not too sure the company that run Nerf, but you know what I mean. Talk to the company that run Nerf, talk to them, arrange a Ninja Fortnite Nerf gun. Surely that would make more sense instead of some cheap, tacky bit of plastic that's probably going to break and probably going to knock your child's eye out. What do you think, viewers? Let me know about that, because I personally think that was a real bad move, and I think he's really stupid because, you know, if you get things that are going to end up breaking, then that just means you're going to get sued, because some little child is either going to cut themselves, get blinded, or, you know, the spring's going to fall apart everywhere. I don't know, it just thinks, you know, if you're going to team yourself up with something, go with something that's quality. You know, that's the thing with these things, isn't it? If you're going to have something there that's going to be quality and it's going to be really good, I think personally you should go for the big guns. And not being funny, why not just do it unpaid? You then get yourself splattered all over a box. Can you imagine official Nerf Fortnite with Ninja on the front? Yes, even if you only got paid a tiny bit of money or asked for royalties, you'd be laughing. Not one big payout and your face all ends up in B&M everywhere. Sounds great, doesn't it? Really bad move. Anyway, now talking about a rather sensitive subject that I will no doubt talk with Nick about on the bench at some point, because I think this is interesting, but this is going to be a different swerve on it. Now, recently, I have received lots of inappropriate memes about Phillip Schofield, and I don't really like that, to be honest with you. I'm going to be totally frank. Hi, Frank. I don't really like that, and I don't really think it's appropriate. Now, obviously, he has been through a hard time. It's been 25 years. We can rewind back to the 70s when, like you say, it wasn't really an appropriate time to bring yourself out as gay. Obviously, he wanted to be famous. He had his career of live and kicking, going live, things like that. You know, did he always know he was gay? I'm not too sure about that. Apparently, the wife and the kids and everyone knows and everyone's happy about that. Now, I think that's fine then. As long as everyone's happy, everyone's safe, and everything's worked out with money, and there's no messy divorce and things like that, I think it's okay. And props to him for coming out and, you know, explaining his side of the story and enjoying his life. And he probably feels now he's at the time of his life where he can enjoy himself. His family are probably set up, the wife's probably got a few quid, everything's okay, and now he can move forward, enjoy himself, and get on with the rest of his life. And obviously he'll still be friends, hopefully, with his wife and kids, and everything will go well there, and he might be able to find a new partner and things like that. Or if he has one already, I don't know. He's not revealed that yet, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But props to the man for being confident enough to do that. I'm really happy about that. But what I don't like is the fact that he's almost being personally attacked in the media lately. Now, come on. This is a sensitive issue. You know I'm not a snowflake, don't get me wrong on this one, but, you know, he's going through a hard time. It's tough for him. He needs to work out these things. You know, he doesn't need things about, you know, poor old Gordon the gopher and things about, you know, all these different things that are coming up. I just don't like it. It's not fair to him and it's not fair to us. We need to think about what's happening with it. You know, and I think it's going to be exciting to see what happens with him, but we need to be calm, we need to be interested and help him. We don't need negativity. I'm not a snowflake, but I don't really appreciate things that are going to be nasty to him. You know, I don't think that's very good. So it's going to be interesting to see what you guys think about that. But I don't really like the fact that he's being attacked via memes. Yes, I know it's meant to be funny, but some of them are quite crude, which I don't like. And I'm sure like Michael Barrymore has been mentioned and all this sort of thing. So I don't really like the fact that they're doing that. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what you guys think about this, but I don't really like it. Let me know what you guys think about this branch of topics in the comments, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the next episode. And don't forget to, of course, tell me what you want to see in comedy news next time. I thought we'd pick some interesting topics, but if you've got some more interesting ones, let me know. See you next time, Barmy Badger Army. Bye!